Hi, all my power mechanics folks. I hope this video finds you well, and hopefully you're doing okay at home and staying healthy and avoiding the coronavirus and still getting outside and getting some fresh air too. So a little unprecedented here, a little bit different how we're doing things, obviously. Pretty hard to work on our engines from home, but we'll talk a little bit about some other ideas a little bit later in this video. First thing I want to do though is just kind of back up and talk about what you should have been doing these last couple weeks. So emails were sent to you and your parents, as well as content posted on It's Learning. So the way it's been happening and the way I'll continue to do this is I will continue to use the planner, aka calendar, in It's Learning every day that class would normally meet, just like we would when we're in regular school. So for power mechanics, for example, we meet Mondays and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days a week. So those would be the 4 days you would look to the calendar or planner in It's Learning. For content, Tuesdays, you can take that day off from power mechanics. This particular week, we don't have school Friday, so you'll have just 3 days worth of content this week to look for from me on Monday and then Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. So in the past, all of those things were put on It's Learning. If you missed some of that content, you're not sure what all needs to be made up, you can always go to the campus portal. So for example, I'm going on Infinite Campus right now, and I am seeing there are 3 things that have been added to the gradebook since I last saw you. One was the diesel engine quiz, and one was the Discovery Education quiz on mechanics and repairs. Both of those quizzes are on It's Learning. They both go with videos that are on Edpuzzle. If you don't know what's going on with Edpuzzle, again, get on It's Learning, and you will see in the resources there's a folder called Edpuzzle. And if you go in that folder, there's different assignments in there. The very first one is called Join Edpuzzle. You literally open that assignment, click on the link to join the Power Mechanics class in Edpuzzle. Once you do that, you can access and watch all the videos I've posted to that class in Edpuzzle. You watch the videos, you answer the questions in the videos as the video is running. It's pretty slick, it works pretty neat. You just answer those questions in those videos as you are watching them. So again, I'm looking back to Infinite Campus here. The diesel engine quiz and the Discovery Education quiz, those ones I put in It's Learning. There's another one, however, called Small Engine Overview. That's one of those Edpuzzle quizzes. So the quiz that you answered with the questions or with the videos in Edpuzzle, those are, or excuse me, it's getting late here, losing it. That is the quiz that goes with the video in Edpuzzle. So if you're looking at, again, Intro to Power Mechanics in the campus portal, it's worth 28 points. It's called Small Engine Overview, and that goes with the video called Small Engine Overview in Edpuzzle. There are some other videos there in Edpuzzle as well that were assigned, but they either didn't have any questions that went with them, or I'm not grading them in the gradebook. For example, there was even one, and some of you found this out, called petrol or gasoline engine versus diesel engine, that a lot of the questions were in Spanish, so don't worry about that one. There were a couple other videos there that there weren't any questions you had to answer. So that Small Engine Overview video in Edpuzzle is the only one that had questions you had to answer. The other video that you had to watch was in Discovery Education. Again, in It's Learning, bottom line here, or the theme here, It's Learning is where you find everything. In It's Learning was an assignment that took you to Discovery Education to watch a video that you needed to watch called Mechanics and Repairs. And then I put the test in It's Learning for that one because people were having trouble getting to that test in Discovery Education. I know it's a lot. It's kind of a lot to jumble through. Please just send me an email if you have questions. But again, It's Learning, that's where everything lives. There's even a folder there called Edpuzzle. All the assignments are there. But the biggest thing, the best thing you can do is watch for daily updates in It's Learning. Because again, on that calendar or in the planner, it will have what you need to do that particular day, each day. If you miss a few days, and I know that's going to happen, and I totally get it, you're busy, you got a lot to keep up with here. If you're kind of backtracking and going back and like, well, what did I miss now on the planner for class and It's Learning? Click on the calendar, look at the calendar. On the calendar, it'll show each day, and it will have a link that you can click on for that day's assignment. So between the planner and calendar and It's Learning, you can find everything you need. That being said, at Wausau West, we've also created a shareable editing rights spreadsheet where you can find everything. So every class that you're in your entire day at Wausau West, they're all listed there from all your teachers, not just me. And any assignment that you have for that day of the week will be listed in that spreadsheet. So now you have It's Learning, you have that spreadsheet to look at and follow things. Plus, you'll continue to get emails from me. And that reminds me, always be checking your email. This video, for example, is being emailed to you and your parents. It's going to be on It's Learning, and there's going to be a mention of it in that spreadsheet. Okay. So again, I know it's a lot, but again, please feel free to shoot me an email with any questions. Moving forward now with assignments for this week. Okay. So let me switch my page here. Again, we're only meeting 3 days this week. Okay. And tomorrow on Monday, I'm asking you to just simply summarize in paragraph form 3 differences between diesel and gasoline engines. Okay. There's a link there on It's Learning. You click on it, it takes you to a Google Doc where you can type right in that Google Doc, and it loads it to that assignment in It's Learning. It's pretty seamless. It's pretty straightforward. Just looking for a paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences. And that is all information that came from those videos. So again, if you haven't watched those videos that were assigned last week, go back and watch those videos that talk about diesel engines and gasoline engines. Even if you did watch them and you forgot, go back and watch them again. That's where you'll find that content in order to write your paragraph, your summary about differences between diesel and gasoline engines. It's all coming from those videos. Okay. And then for the rest of the week, stay tuned and keep watching the planner in It's Learning. You will be seeing, I'm going to have an assignment for you where I'm going to want you to find an engine. Maybe it's a weed whacker, lawnmower, chainsaw, leaf blower, snowmobile, four-wheeler. I don't really care what it is, but some type of small engine in your garage or that someone in your family has. And you're going to be identifying a few different things about that engine. The specifics on that will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And then that's going to take us through the rest of the week. So it's just those 2 assignments for this week, okay? And again, if you're wondering what you're missing, always check the campus portal in Infinite Campus. So for example, there's 3 things since we last all were together. That diesel engine quiz, the Discovery Education quiz, and the small engine overview. It's just those 3 things as of right now. And I'm looking at it right now. It looks like I'd say probably 60% of you have everything in. Some of you are missing one of or even all of those assignments. So again, you still have time. Go back, get those done. We're going to be real lenient and flexible with deadlines and due dates here. Just keep plugging along and getting done what you can when you can do it. Okay. But again, feel free to reach out, send me an email with your questions. Be more than happy to help you out. So check the spreadsheet, check It's Learning, watch these videos, and again, check your email for updates as well. And hopefully all goes well. Have a great week, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.